So guys, in this video we are going to take a look at another attack called, that is HTML injection. So this HTML injection arises when the user input is not properly filtered, or it's unsanitized input. We are just appending to the some string, and it is rendered by the browser as a HTML element. So this is the simple HTML form I have written. So this is the submit feedback. You can see, please enter your feedback. So let me open this. So this is the form. You can see, enter your name. We should enter our name and enter the feedback, and upon submission you will get some page. So here what it does is, upon submission it will tell the thanks for your submission, my username. I have entered the username. So this is the enter your name. This is the input. I have given the ID name and the ID feedback for this feedback, and upon clicking this button, this validate function from the JavaScript will get executed. I have written this validate here in the script tag. As you guys can see, first we are retrieving the document.getElement by ID of name.value. So we are getting the name what we have typed in this text box into this variable name1, and then what we are going to do is, we are going to set this paragraph to this line, thanks for your feedback plus name1, that is username. So let me show you. Let me say Nikhil, enter the feedback. I like this YT, I like this website, and now if I hit enter this submit button, now we can see thanks for your feedback Nikhil. So this is the this Nikhil is same exactly the value you have entered in this text box. That means this string is not going, maybe not going to convert into string, it's just appending. So here you can see I am just appending. I did not convert this value into the string, I am just appending to the string. So this problem arises when developer wants some want to code the website very fastly, so he will just keep the plus and name1. So now what we can do is, we can inject our HTML code. Let's say HTML and say h1 tag. Just to test, we just execute the h1 tag, that is header1. Let's say hi, and afterwards we close the tag, and we also close the HTML. So let me refresh this. So now let's paste that HTML code here, and feedback say lol, and then if I submit this, you can see the HTML is rendered. So in this way you can all inject any HTML code you wish. This HTML injection reaches to XSS attack, because you can keep the script tag and you can execute the JavaScript. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to listen the netcat on 1 2 3 4. So we are going to create the phishing site that will look like the username and the password, and submit button. So in real case scenario, you won't get these text boxes after clicking submit. It will redirect to another page, but it's a simple static simple serverless web page. I'm showing you here. In normal scenario, when you click enter after your feedback, then it will redirect to another page, and it will say thanks for your feedback, or even this will not show you in the same page. So what we are going to do is, we are going to create a new fake form, that is like a, think of it as a Facebook or any other page. You can just clone that page and you can submit the HTML here. I am saying form and action is equals to, now I need to specify this IP address. So this is 102 and the port is 1234. Let me type it here. And we need to say method is equals to post. So post, and now what we are going to do is, we are going to say enter username and the password. Now type this input boxes, type is equals to text, right? And we need to name this variable as a username, so that on the Kali Linux side we can understand this is a username field. So now let me give the break, a new line, and now we are going to say enter password. So we can type input type is equals to password to make sure that this is not be when you type any letters, it will be appear as a dot, not as a plain text. So user thinks that it's a safe website. Name is equals to pass, and let's put another break, and now we are going to create the submit button. Input type is equals to submit, and value is equals to, value means the value of the text that will be shown on the button. Value is equals to login. So now let me close this form and let me close the HTML tag. So let me copy all this one. You can say copy. Now let's refresh this page and paste the HTML code here and say some feedback and click on submit. As you guys can see, we have got the form. Now I can type admin and admin, and if I click on login, the post request will be received by our Kali Linux machine. Login. Now you guys can see this is the post request, post this IP address, and the username is equals to admin and pass is equals to admin. So that's how you do the phishing attack using this HTML injection. So all you need to do is you need to make some phishing page. You can just clone using HTTP website copier and then change this action and this username and the password and submit. So you can just simply change this URL so that you will get the username and the password. So that's all for this video. I hope you have understood this HTML injection. So the problem arises when you are just appending the string to the HTML user input. If you say Nikhil, it will directly appending as a normal one without converting into the string. So that's how this HTML injection arises. So you need to convert this into the string.